Mm. Yeah, that's a good question because there's so many examples of when that actually is the case. Because what most people don't realize, and it's really the core foundation in NLP. So NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, right? So the common phrase is that linguistics is our middle name, right? And what a lot of people don't realize is that we process the world around us through our five senses, right? We see it, we hear it, we feel it, we taste it, we smell it, right? And when we communicate using that terminology. So based on how someone is actually speaking, we can tell if they're seeing something visually in their mind, if they're
Yeah.
hearing something auditory through their ears, right? Or if they have a kinesthetic feeling, right? Um, and all of those things come into play. So if you're trained on it and you know how to assess the language, you can hear when someone actually says, "Oh, I feel this way about this thing," right? And so when you pick up on those things, people will say, "I see it this way." And where we get a lot of misdirects in communication, so to speak, is when someone will say, "I see it this way," and then the other person will respond and say, "Well, it sounds to me like blah, blah, blah," right? And they
Mhm.
just shifted what level they were communicating on. So in the brain, it creates a natural friction because the person who's seeing it isn't hearing it, and the person who's speaking about what they hear isn't communicating back to the person what they see in that image, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
So there's a lot of things that we can do just through communication, right? Where we can actually change the images and we can change the auditory and do all those kinds of things to create a completely different neurological response.